Was happening? Sitting out here where broke niggas with money go to do laundry. And something that I came across this morning popped up into my head. Because I've been on this kick. A little while ago, I got invited to a group chat. I'm not really big on Facebook group chats, but I got invited to one, so I joined it and started, going in there, chit-chatting and shit. And because I joined one, there was other ones that came across my timeline. And it was one that piqued my interest. I didn't even know these things really existed out here, but there's this face group out there called, it was like somewhere along the lines of like, just black dudes looking for white women, or it was something like white women who love black men or some shit like that. And I'm like, they really got these things out here? And in this climate that we're in where, you got people bringing up interracial relationships, and that's a hot topic. And black women versus black men, passport bros, bitches, whatever that D word is, because we delineating as a people, but dissemination? Is that the word? I don't fucking know. But black women leaving the black man, going to the white man, dating outside their race, black men dating outside their race, all that good old jazz, blase, skippy. So I come across this Facebook group, and that shit makes me laugh, because I remember not too long ago, there was this story that came across my feed before I was even really posting stuff on YouTube about a black chick who was dating this white dude, and she posted something to her Instagram or TikTok or some shit where she was in the cotton fields picking cotton on land that I guess her and the man owned. And it was jarring as a black man that lives in America, has learned about slavery and has his personal beliefs that shit is fucked up. And I have connections to the people that I love and ancestors that I've never even known that would prevent me from doing that type of coonery or buffoonery for whatever reasons. I don't give a fuck if I own the land by myself or with a nigga or a bitch. If I'm a woman, I'm not gonna go do no shit like that. So I was talking big mad shit when I saw that. I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way we gonna catch no niggas out here doing no shit like this. Ain't no motherfucking way. And for a good grip, I was solidified in my boasting. Like, nigga, I ain't never seen no niggas do no shit like this out there in the fields picking cotton for they bitch. I've seen photos of like plantation weddings and shit like that on both sides. I've seen women do it and I've seen our men do it. So I hadn't seen our men do nothing like this. And granted, to this degree, I haven't. I've yet to see a dude out here in the field picking cotton for their white wife talking about, oh, I love to do this shit. I mean, I just come out here and pick this cotton on a regular basis. I mean, I do it for her. I do it for me. I mean, we use the cotton, so why not? Like, all that type of weird shit that's just like, bro, really? I've yet to see that. But what I did experience, because some people gonna say, I know good and damn well you didn't join that Facebook group. Well, dear, damn it, I did. For informational purposes, because I got a hard enough time trying to find a sensible counterpart with my skin tone, let alone trying to find one that used to rope and corral us and shit. Like, nah. But I'm like, hey, all you gotta do is answer some questions is what I'm learning. You answer some questions. Whether you telling the truth or not, all you gotta do is make the shit make sense, right? And they usually accept you is what I'm hearing. And from the couple of experience I've had, that seems to be the case. Because how do you know if somebody's really telling the truth? So I get in and immediately the shit looked like a sausage fest, obviously. Like, there ain't a bunch of bitches in the group, even though it might be a bunch of bitches in the group. They're not visible. They're not there. But that's neither here nor there, because I ain't there to see the bitches anyway. If I wanted to see a white bitch, I can go outside and see a white bitch. I don't gotta jump on the Facebook to see a white bitch. So what I did come across though, and I didn't screenshot, I'm not showing none of this shit because again, it's just too much to do for me right now. But I start to see some of the weirdest like posts and texts, and occasionally when some big breasted, big bellied, wide hips individual, you know, like the white women that we see a lot of our brothers with, they got the wide hips but they ain't got no ass. Some of our black women fall victim to that type of genetics, seeing that we have been swirled and intertwined, and although your genetics aren't powerful enough to overpower your skin tone and skin color, they do affect our body shape, size, and shit like that. So occasionally when you get one of them big built bitches on the little feed, you got niggas that'll jump on, and it's usually about like, you get one picture of a bitch, you usually got about like 10, 15, sometimes 20 pictures of a nigga before you ever notice another bitch again. So they heavily outnumbered in there. But it seems like probably the people that be posting the pictures in these groups might be like admins or people that were hired to just post pictures in the group and let the men fawn over like the same pictures and never get no play. It's the weirdest shit ever. And to not digress too far, beyond me, to not digress too far, these posts that I'm seeing from some of our gents, and mind you, one would think with these big built bitches up in there posting pictures and shit, you would think that the respondees would be like our heavy set males, you know, the nerds like myself that got older without finding the chick and shit. You know what I'm saying? You would think to see a bunch of heavy breathing black men in there. But you know, what shocked me was the fact that I saw young niggas pictures in there. And I'm talking about young niggas with dreads that if you line 5 niggas up in a room with bitches, like 10 of the bitches gonna pick the same nigga type shit. Like one of them type niggas in the group. And they posting responses to these big bitches and, ooh, let me do this, ooh, let me do that. And that's weird enough in itself, but not too weird, because as black men, you see niggas pipe big bitches all the time, especially big white bitches. We used to call it credit back in the day. You see a skinny nigga walking around with a fat bitch, you scream out credit. Both of them motherfuckers will turn around and look at you like, what the fuck? You know what you talking about, nigga. They might not, she might not, he might look at you and give you that look like, bitch ass nigga, you trying to fuck up my shit, because he know what it is, right? We have that dynamic. So that's not the jarring part. And the shit didn't really get super jarring until you get into seeing texts that say shit like, oh, I bet it'll be good to pick a pound of cotton. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh, I do all types of slave stuff with you. Oh, can you bring me out to your back barn and master don't gotta know? I'm talking about some of the weirdest fucking texts that I've seen that gave me flashes of that bitch in the cotton fields picking cotton. I did not know that my niggas was steep into these stoops, so to speak. My niggas, I can't express to y'all as a young nigga out here how that shit is detrimental. And y'all probably think because y'all in these groups and it's supposed to be private that like don't nobody know. But niggas, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. I'm pretty sure there is a fucking chick somewhere eating at a restaurant that can tell you 100 things that it's quote unquote giving, my nigga. This shit ain't good. And I can't go to every fucking Facebook page and start telling these grown ass niggas to start respecting themselves. I just can't. I can't expect that to work. So I guess I'll just jump on the old tube to give a little public service announcement. Like, cut that shit out, please. Can we stop, gentlemen? Can we stop? Have a little bit of dignity for yourselves, my guy. Dignity for yourselves. Love. And not that jungle fever ass love that y'all trying to, you know what I'm talking about. Shit.